Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 78. We scaled up this production a little bit, and now we're really running into issues where, let's see, what's not fast enough here? I guess the processing in general. Like, this is not backlogged, so I guess we really do need some ore crusher 2s here. I guess no, there weren't already. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so let's set that up. I guess it can't really hurt to do all of them. Like, it's more important that the ones at the beginning run at full speed, because that allows them to clear the lane for the later ones. But yeah, in general this is fine, and yeah, let's see how this goes. This is quite full, but it looks like everything is still flowing down here. Like, if we have issues, there likely are output issues, right, and not input issues. Yeah, it looks like the crystal slurry is full up, so we can actually extend this a little bit. Yeah, with some landfill over here. And we'll need some more filter frames for that as well. Let's see, where are those here? Nope. Here then, nope. There we go. Let's do 15 more, that should be fine. So let's run a little bit more here, a little bit more here, and craft a filtration unit. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see, Clover, I don't know. Let's figure out. I can turn off. So I have low latency mode on, I think. Oh no, it looks like I don't. Let me check. Preferences, channel. That might help, but on my end the bitrate looks fine. So it might be that the frames are dropping on your end. Is it stuttering a lot? Yeah, while we might have some streaming issues, but while we fix that, let's set some of this up. So here we need the piping like this, and like this. Copy the recipe, inserter, another inserter at the end. Let's see. The Twitch dashboard is also not really. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's see. We have, yeah, these are full up. That's logical because they're not connected up to the output. So let's wire that up, or pipe it up rather. We have over here the sulfur output and then the mineral sludge going on. So this seems to be running fine. This lacks the filter frames. This needs 5. I guess we crafted some more. So let's enter those into this machine, and that will create a nice backlog of filter frames for us. That should be, my guess is that should be enough. Let's see. And on the mineral sludge front, yeah, we're getting some, but it's not like it's not an insane amount, but it's also we're managing quite well. Yeah, these are running more or less full steam. So what we want to be looking at probably is, so the copper issue is really a thing. So let's just look for maybe recipes and see how we could be getting copper plates. So we have the one directly from crushed ceratite. That's quite inefficient, right? We have from copper ore, we have from molten copper, and we have from copper sheet coils. And I think copper sheet coils are basically just, I think this is just as efficient as, let's see, as the other version. Okay, so this is actually more efficient, right? Let's just check. So this is 80 molten copper to 2 coils, and 1 coil is 4 plates. And I'm pretty sure that so this is 10 to 1 molten copper to plates. So basically the strand casting thing. So if we make the sheets, that means, let's see, so the sheets are 80 to 2, and then using these is 1 to 4, so in the end that's still 80 to 8. So unless we manage to get to use the coolant and do something with that, and that is probably, yeah, that's quite far up the tech tree. So we could be doing the strand casting, but it's not, it would just be for, I think it would just matter for the purposes of basically transporting it, right? So a strand, like one of those coils, they just take a lot less space, and we can locally sort of unpack them into plates, but I'm not sure that's actually worth it. So let's look at this. So molten copper from ingots is only one way. Then we have the copper ingots, and how can we make them? We can make them out of copper ore, we can make them out of processed copper. So this might be worthwhile. Yeah, let's look at that. So if we have, how do we make, okay, processed copper, yep, okay. Let's see. So where do we use the copper ore? We use it to get ingots amongst others. Yeah, so let's see. So here, or we could do copper, yeah, but this is probably quite far away. So we could do processed copper, and this is probably the upgrade that we want to get more out of this. So let's check. So this is 1 ore to 1 ingot. This is 8 to 24, so times 3. And we use half. Or 4 copper ore makes 2 processed copper. And then 8 of that makes 24. So we need 16 ore. Yeah, so that's gonna be a 1.5 improvement. So yeah, I think that's pretty much worth it, right? That's gonna be a lot better. So we can set this up, and we could possibly do some of the advanced ore sorting things. So let's see where we could get our copper ore then. So we could do something with this, the advanced ore refining. I'm not sure what this uses the mineral sludge. Okay, I mean we have all of that set up, so it might be quite nice, but I'm not sure it's really. I think this is more of a way to really specifically make some ores, which might be useful. Let's see. So this uses crushed sterotides and crushed crutononium. Yep, okay. Yeah, so I think this is just a way to balance stuff out. If we have too much of the one thing and too little of something else, I think we can use these methods to get more. Let's see. So we're aware because this is two. So this is one crushed thingy to one copper thingy, with, and this is 25 gets 2. And this is 25 gets 1. So let's see. And then this is 2 to 2. Yeah, so, and this is then 4. Yeah. Whereas normally, if we want to make this, so we currently are using, for example, this recipe, then it's 4 crushed to 3 ores. And we get a little extra slag out of this, but that's actually not that. Okay, so maybe it is worth it to just switch to this recipe. Because this is 4 to 3 ores and this is 4 to 4 ores. But the difference is that here we put in a little bit extra and here we get out a little bit extra. But that seems kind of okay. And if we do maybe hydro refining, then we get, then we immediately just get more ores, right, out of the chunks. So this is 6 chunks go into, interesting. And then we have crystallizing stuff, but that's probably, yeah, that's way beyond our tech level. Let's see. So this is all, yeah, this is not gonna happen anytime soon. We have coppery waste byproducts, okay. That's, yeah, not gonna be anything relevant. Okay, this could be relevant. Let's see. If we have this chain. Oh, this is actually not that high of a tech level. Let's see. So how do we create a cubic ore? Okay, that's... I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, so I guess it might after all be worth it to switch over to this. That seems like a decent way to go. I'm kind of surprised about it, but I guess it's... Does it make sense? Yeah, so what I'm sort of looking towards is maybe building like a secondary smelting area to and set up a new process over there. Oh, let's see. We have an alert for the fluid, so let's go empty that tank. It's a little bit... It works out this way. Let's... there you go. How are we on bricks? We might want to get some more of that. We have some landfill back. That's nice. And yeah, we had... Did we have stones? I guess not. No. Oh yeah, no. Okay, well that will get us some more. Yeah. maybe we do want to go with the specific refining stuff. Let's see. So maybe I should just set up some production chains for this and look at the difference, right? So if we look at, yeah, for this I've put in pipes, but let's okay, let's start with let's see, add a recipe, copper plates. Okay, so we can make that. Oh, and we can do this as well. What tech do we need for that? Copper plate. Let's see. Copper plate. That is not listed. Why would it not be listed? Copper plate. But this is... that's kind of weird. How would we go about finding that? It's done in a furnace? Let's see. I would think it's somewhere over here, but my guess is... Oh yeah, here. Oh no, this is a different one. Okay, so let's go back to the planner. I don't know what this recipe is, but I'm just gonna toss it out because I don't know what's back. That's okay. Let's add a recipe. So copper plate. Apply. Yeah. So we. Oh, there's actually a lot. This is kind of weird. Did I schedule? Let's see. Did I search can show hidden and disabled items? Okay, sure. Did I? Let's see. Settings. Show disabled hidden items. Show hidden items. Sure. If we go to this copper plate, I'm not sure why we can't. Okay, so there are apparently chains that maybe we don't hidden items. Okay, I don't know why they're hidden, but there's probably like either we can't do it or we need. It could very well be that they're disabled in this particular configuration. So let's not rely on them being there. Let's delete this recipe, yeah, this one. Yeah. So instead we're gonna... Okay, so let's figure out what we can do. So we can make it out of copper, or we can directly make it out of molten copper. Or we could... Can we do this? It's... Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna work. Let's set output to 1. Let's see. So this is 1 ore to 1 plate, which I think we can already do with this chain. So there's no... Right? This is taking 24 ingots. This is taking 120 ingots to 120 molten copper, and this is then putting 40 into 4 plates. So that is 1-to-1. So if we can put yours 1-to-1 with that recipe, it doesn't really matter, right? This is 1-to-1, so we can just remove this and try a different approach. Yep, copper plate. So let's maybe ignore the hidden recipes for now, right? So this is something we could do eventually, but this copper sheet coil doesn't really matter, I think. So we have basically, this is 3 copper plate from 4 ores, so this is the way we are doing it now, but this we can probably do more efficiently, right? So let's figure out how. Let's also set the output to 1 so we can see where we're going. So yeah, so we want to produce molten copper, and we can do that. What? Okay, this is, they use molten copper, right? Ingredients, yeah. Wait, what? Let's see, products. Oh yeah, okay, molten copper, yeah, we want ingredients, yep, so we want to, yeah, so we have multiple ways of doing that, and this is probably the way we wanna extend it, using the processed copper. But this is what we have now, and this is what we wanna be doing, and this will then, yeah, it will basically decrease our copper, or increase our copper output by 1.5 times. Okay, so then what we want to do is, okay, looks a little bit weird, but can we edit this block? Nope. Okay, edit this block. Nope. Okay, the icon is a little bit weird, but that's fine. Okay, so now, no, I don't think we. Oh yeah, we wanted to figure out how we wanted to get to the copper ore in the first place, right? So this is basically the plan for what we want to be doing to get from copper ore to this, for which we do need some tech still, and we'll need different tech for all the resources. So that's something to keep in mind, and that's probably something we want to get started on soonish. But then there's the additional thing of having, so how do we get to this copper ore? So let's look at that. So if we add a recipe for copper ore, yeah, then what we're gonna figure out is that there are a ton of them, right? So let's figure out, if we do this, how much um, slag is this gonna run us? So this is made out of slag, this is made out of either this or that. Oh, wait, are those? This is, oh, it can be done in an assembly machine or in an ore crusher. So let's do it in an assembly machine. Let's create this by making sludge, and then same for this guy, right? So we're gonna also make this with sludge, but apparently we lack the tech for this. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, so if we look at this process, it's gonna run us 28.2 mineral sludge to get 1 ore, and it's gonna get us 0.5 crushed stone. Okay, so that's something we basically we wanna note that down and make sure. So 2.5 gives us 1 ore plus half a stone, and this is with this crystallizer, with this catalyst thing. Okay. Yeah, so that's one thing to figure out. We'll continue here on stream, but I just want to make a cut for YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.